my vlog. If you are new here, my name is Linda. I am Norwegian but I live in Spain, and I am a teacher and I love to crochet. Today in this vlog I am going to correct or finish different garments. I have a lot of cardigans, ponchos, sweaters, whatever. I have to undo and change the cuffs of a sweater. I have to put on a button. I have to weave in ends, and well, go along with me and you'll see what is to be done. By the way, I wanted to do it on my terrace in the sun, but today it's not sunny, so since it's raining I have to do it up here. It's kind of on the terrace as well, just outside my room. So let's begin. Well, I think that I will start with this one. Here is a button that I have to sew on. So let's see where it has to go. Here's the hole. So it should be here. There, let me use a stitch marker. Here, can you hear the rain? Maybe you'll get some drops. I mean, on the camera. We'll see. Okay. A needle. I think I'll go with a... No, of course not. The big needle, weaving in ends needle, won't get past the buttons, the hole in the button. I'm not sure. Should I do the wooden button? I think this is the better size. No, the better color. I'm not. Maybe I have some that are good, but some others. But first, let me test the hole for the size. This is a perfect size. It doesn't. You don't have to force it, but it's not like it's just passing through. So this is a good size. It can be a bit bigger, but well, this is the one I'm maybe going for. Don't you think this is good for that? Don't you think the color for this a violet cardigan? I'll see if I have some other buttons that could be nice. Not in this box. Don't think so. Huh? Nah. Too bright, too boring. Maybe black or dark blue, like this one. Could be. Or this kind of fancy one. Oh! Ooh! No. It went away. So let me get another one. Can you see this? No. I am torn between these two. I think the handmade, the wooden one. Of course I have this here as well. No. The wooden one it is. I always go with the wooden one. It's not that often that I put on buttons or either. Okay. Yarn, thread. Important. Scissors or cutters. It doesn't work very well anymore. I have to buy myself a new one. The cutter is kind of bad because I used it for cutting up, I think it was plastic. So that's what happens. Okay, okay. Here is the stitch marker. Should I have it in there? Yeah, I think so. Here. Let's make sure it is the right way, so you don't read the words upside down. There. Let's do 2 more rounds. This is such an easy job. It takes literally 3 or 4 minutes, and it's the most boring part to do because it's so easy to do, so then I don't do it. I wait until the end, or until it's bought or something. Well, it's not bought, I haven't sold it, but anyway. Let me now see how this fits. Yeah, that's cute. That is perfect. So, just have to weave in the ends. It's Saturday today, and I have just been to the old woman's house with the sweet old woman's house with the cardigan, the colorful cardigan in blue, white and red, kind of reddish colors. And I was a bit worried that it would be too big, because she said 59 centimeters across the back, and I made it a bit bigger, and I thought, she's so tiny, it has to be too big. But then I thought, it's better than it's too big than it's too small. Luckily, I made those 3 extra centimeters, 3 or 4 centimeters, because it fitted her perfectly. I'm putting up you can see the picture here, how it looked on her. So it's actually just right. So I'm happy about that. She was happy, the daughter was really happy, and yeah, 1 item down. And then I have got another order, or I have got another sale actually. A friend of mine has bought 2 sweaters, the 2 pink sweaters, 1 for herself. I just have to send her the details about the measurements to be sure that it is suiting her, that it's fitting her. And then the small one for her grandchild, her granddaughter. But the cuffs of the small one I have to change. I haven't done that yet, so that is one of the things I'm going to do today. So this one is sold, but the cuffs are too narrow, and it's been done in another way that I don't. Now that I've learned to do the ribbing, I don't want these cuffs. It's much nicer with the ribbings. And then this one is the big one, and she's not big, so I think this will be her size, but I'll just have to send her the measurements. I have them on my spreadsheet, but I haven't gotten around to send it to her yet. Wow, the sun came out for a bit. That was nice. Maybe you're wondering about these chair covers or chair cushions. They are here drying because I left them. Yesterday we had a birthday party on my terrace in the night, and then we just left them there. And this night it rained, so they all got really wet. And in the morning I didn't bother to bring them up either, and then it started to rain again, and they got even wetter. Yeah, they got even more wet. And so now they're here drying. We'll see how long it will take until they dry. Now I am reaching kind of the end of where I have to start the ribbing. I wonder how many garments I can finish today. Of course, it is not doing anything from scratch. It's just how many garments can I complete so that they're ready for sale or giving away. We'll see. I've finished one already. That is this one, the button, and I'm doing the cuffs on this. So that will be 2, and then we'll see how many more. Now I just have to weave in this thread, and then I'm done with the cuffs. So here is the cuff. I think this is a good, I can almost get my hand inside, so it will be good for a little girl, not a little girl, but a semi little girl. So 2 down, and it is, well, I started at 4 o'clock and now it is 5:40. So I've used 1 hour and 40 minutes doing 2 things. I am going to continue on this. I found this as well that also needs a button. I'm not sure. I have 2 options. Of course, I have the wooden one, and then I have this orange one. It was kind of colorful and it wasn't too bad. If you see here, it's not too bad with the orange one. But I think this will be better. What do you think? I think so. I'm going with a wooden one. So let's again find out where it goes. What kind of, yeah, it's this way. Okay. Here's the front. Let me line it up to see where I'm going to put the stitch mark. Here. Yeah. And then I need blue thread. Okay, I'm going to get blue yarn. Yes, done. Let me put it on. I mean, let me connect it to the other front panel, and here it is. Quite cute. Yeah, so that was number 3. What's the next? Okay, I think this will be the next. Do you remember, well, if you saw one of my videos, like I don't remember even which one it was, I could link it up here. I had a challenge where I was to pick colors, pick stitch, pick the yarn and everything, and the garment, and I had 2 choices or 2 attempts, because I made a skirt first and then I made this cardigan, and it was with granny squares, and it was these 3 colors. In the end, it looks kind of like something flamenco, like a torero's, a matador's jacket cardigan. But in the end, this sleeve was much shorter than this sleeve. So now I'm going to take up 3 lines here, and I'm going to add them on the other side. So let's see if we can find these ends and unravel them. I did double strands. I used double strands crocheting this, the red one. The yellow one, I think I did, yeah, that was a bit, that was much thicker, the yarn. But the red yarn was so thin that I needed to use double strands. Now, just unraveling. The good thing about this is when I'm done with unraveling this side, it is done. That side is done then. And I think still it's not even 6 o'clock, it's 10 to 6. So the button took me at least just 5 or 10 minutes to find the yarn and do everything. Oh yeah, good. It unravels straight away. I actually had to take a look on the video to find out what hook I used, because I thought it looked really thick, really big, so I wasn't sure if I used the number 4, but it was the number 4, the red one, so here I go. Let me connect. Oh, let me first be sure that I'm doing the right sleeve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds. Yes, this is the sleeve. And where do I start? It is here. Okay. I don't think this will take a lot of time, because it is just granny stitch 2 rounds times 3. The cluster, granny square clusters. And it is 3 minutes until 6 o'clock. I bet I will be done in 15 minutes. We'll see if I can make that. That is my estimate. What do you think? Do you think that I can do 6 rounds of these in 15 minutes? Well, more like 18 minutes. Please comment down below if you want to, and see if you are right about how much time it will be. There, I used a bit more time. Now it's done. I used 23 minutes. That was actually 5 minutes more than I thought I would. Maybe you got it right. If it hadn't been for the thread untangling, tangling up, and I had to unravel it. Well, I have to untangle it. Then maybe I would have done it in 20. What did I say? I did it in 23 minutes, and maybe I would have done it in 20 minutes. So it would have been 6:17. But actually, it was 6:20. So maybe you were right, but I was wrong. It's good to have some goals in between all of this. So, it isn't that big, so I can just do this. Now I have a whole lot of ends to weave in on this, so that this is not done, even though it's now, luckily, finally, it is the same length on the sleeves. Finally, can you see it? Even though they are the same length, I still have all of these ends to weave in. So I will just be doing that, so I can say that I have my 4th piece finished. Well, I'll continue watching. I'm watching Swoop. She's got a lot of documentaries that are very interesting. So that's what I'm watching now. Not always crocheting that I'm watching. I like documentaries as well.
In the front of the first episode, listing, the prosecution's side, the case against Casey.
Finally, I think I'm done. I've woven in all of the ends. It took me almost or more than 1.5 hours, because now it's 8 o'clock. And yeah, that's quite a lot. There were so many. Look, I changed every 2 rows. So 2, 4, 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, yeah, more than 30 threads on each sleeve to weave in, and a bit more. Well, now it's done. So that was my 4th item. Well, thinking about this one, I guess it's not actually done, because I should have a ribbing on it. It's not as nice like just like this, just with this one yellow, and down here, of course, it should be more yellow here since it's different. But it will be for another day. At least the ends are woven in. Then I should be starting on these ponchos. I can weave in the ends, I can do that, but I'm also going to trim these. But I need a better cutter than this. I have another cutter, but I don't know where it is. So I will get a new one from the Chinese store. But of course the ends I can weave in, so that will be my next thing now. On both my poncho, I guess. Let's see. Well, there are quite a few ends here as well. Let's just get to it. I was actually thinking about making that matador cardigan, the last thing I did, but I can't stop now. I have to do a little bit more, but of course it's getting darker, and in an hour it will be kind of dark, or quite dark.
Certainly, that found the Book of Mormon, found the.
Well, that didn't take a minute. Well, that didn't take long. It's now 2018, and I think I've woven in all of them. Of course, it was just this part here, and yeah, it went quite quickly. So I think I will then also do this blue one, but the same as for the other one. I won't do the tassels now because I haven't got a good cutter, so I will wait with that, but the ends will be woven in. So let's just start on top, start here on the top, and then go down along here, all of these, not too many, so that's good. This is done as well, so now it's just the tassels. So let me now show you the work for this evening. I started at 4 o'clock and now it's 8:45, so I've been working for 4 hours and 45 minutes, and let's see the progress. Well then, here they are, all of them. The button is done here and there, so those 2 cardigans are now completely finished, ready for sale. This one is sold. I made the cuffs, I redid them. The other cardigan, all the ends are woven in, and I moved the 3 lines from here over to the other one, and woven all the ends, but I will need to do the ribbing here. And then all of the ends are woven in of the 2 ponchos, but I still have to do the tassels, I mean make them nicer. So that is all of my work for today. 4 hours and 45 minutes of work doing this. And this is one of my, I'm not sure if it's the first, but I haven't done much videos that are just from one day. So this is maybe the first or the second that I do that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you soon. I will be doing this more times because it was a good thing to pressure myself into completing things that I've just been putting aside, thinking, oh, they're done, even though they have a small thing left to be done. So I liked this project, pushing myself, working for almost 5 hours straight. It's a Saturday, so I could do that today, and it was so nice sitting outside, even though it wasn't the best of weather, but it was good to sit up there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.